Greetings everyone and welcome back to Caves of Cud and to Vikamura, our mind laser wielding, night vision equipped, pyrokinetic mutant. It's grand. Also they're clairvoyant. They've got a lot of things going for them. But we are at the Rust Wells and the first place in one of many quests that we can take early on. Now, as I mentioned, the Rust Wells are an easier quest line rather than going to check out the water vine, which does eventually take you to some reasonably dangerous areas that you might want to avoid otherwise. Right, I'm stuck, but I'm going to try and go down anyway. Right, okay. That's not so great. The snapshot hunter just shot me, and I'm also right next to a bloody kudzu. I'm going to mind laser the kudzu straight away. Just get it out of the way, because that could actually rust my gear. And that is not something I want. I'd be very unhappy. But I am being plinked by a snapshot. So let's just get rid of you. Oh, he took 3 damage and looks like they're trying to skedaddle. There we go, they're gone. Right, we've got a couple of things down here. Let's have a look. This is a bent metal sheet. Snapshot corpse, and over there, a leather apron. Ow. Dear me. Okay, well, let me have a quick peek over there. I mean, I could turn on my light manipulation. Unfortunately, the snapshots do seem to be able to see me. Much sadness is involved in that. And we'll just hack at you until you're dead. There we go. Right, okay. Now, to answer the question on why I took night vision and light manipulation, part of it is roleplay and part of it is being in the habit of it in hopes that the stealth elements are eventually expanded on in the game. Now, I do believe that some of it may already be implemented, but I can't be certain of that. In fact, I've actually sent out a tweet to the developer just to confirm. But my reasoning for light manipulation and night vision is I turned light manipulation's ambient light off so that I'm not glowing and causing my surroundings to glow, thus making me very visible to anything that I can't see, but it can see me. And with night vision, I would hopefully be able to see something that couldn't see me in the dark. That is the idea. Trying to be a bit of a stealthy killer of things that need to be killed. Whether that's actually implemented in the game as yet, I really couldn't tell you just yet, but hopefully. Well, I'm gonna just set you on fire for now. There we are. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that club. What we got over here? Painted leather moccasins and a bronze dagger. I think so, yes, please. Got a bent metal plate. Not sure about that. Bronze dagger, cloth overalls, short bow, snapshot corpse, some arrows. I'll take all of these wonderful things. We've got a vinewood sap mask. We've got a woven tunic, sharp bronze longsword, short bow. Wow, got a lot of stuff here already. I'll take all of that as well. And leather armor. And the rest of this room. Okay, let's just wipe that out. There we go. Now, we've got a lot of gear with us. So let's have a quick look at this. Now, we've got a painted leather moccasins. Let's have a look. Look at this, because we might have something interesting there. Soft-soled shoe work from boar hide. This item is painted with a scene from the life of the ancient Sultan, Codates. In 430, Codates won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Quenzor Homestead at the bloody Battle of Shugapur Knot. As a result of the battle, Shugapur Knot was so devastated by icy winds that it was renamed Frostymore. If we're wearing this, we would have a plus 55 reputation with the cult of Codates. That is interesting. And we have added a little bit more history to Codates, which we might be able to trade with someone at some point. We're going to equip that one. Leather moccasins versus painted leather moccasins. There's no particular reason not to use that one. Now, we have got some armors over here. Currently, we're wearing a cloth robe, which is giving us some armor and some dodge value. But we could go for more armor, or an equivalent amount of armor plus a bit of extra dodge. And I think we would like that. Simple tunic is woven of stiff plant fiber. It's surprisingly comfortable. Yeah, sure. Equip that. And there we go. And we've taken off the cloth robe. So our dodge value should have gone up. Yeah, it's now 8, which is not a bad dodge value, actually. The vinewood sap mask. I mean, we could put that on, I guess. A piece of thick burlap impregnated with vinewood sap, helping to protect against noxious gas and vapor. Sure. I've got nothing on my face, so I may as well wear it. It doesn't give me any kind of debuff. Now, we've got 2 short bows. We've also got a wooden buckler. Now, the thing with wooden buckler, if we have a look at this, a small wooden shield meant to be strapped to the arm, leaving the hands free. Now, if I wore that on my arm, my dodge value would go down by 1, but I would only gain armor if I successfully blocked. Now, there are skills that make shields much more useful, but I would always have a negative to dodge, but I would only sometimes get an armor bonus. So I tend not to go for armor. How many arrows have we got? Have we got many? We've got 4. I mean, it's certainly not a bad thing to have a short bow. Sure, I'll equip it. We will equip. There we go. And then we will also load it. There we are. Well, while wooden arrows are automatically being loaded. You can basically have a missile weapon is considered in addition to your weapons that you'll use for melee. And the assumption is you'll just pull out whichever weapon you need on the fly. Now, we've also got our left hand, which we can add something else to. Let's see, we can have... No, I can't have a 2-handed sword. That is not going to be a thing that we can do. I'm going to go for another battle axe if I really want to, or maybe a long sword. Generally speaking, though, I prefer to have short blades. That being said, this is a sharp weapon. Let's have a look at that. Sharp, +1 to penetration rolls, which is why we've got a 6 there. I am going to go with the dagger, though, instead. So let's go ahead and grab you a bronze dagger. Simply because I believe that having a small weapon will tend to give you better results in the likelihood of you making an offhand attack. And certainly there are skills that can improve that as well. Alright, well, that's good enough for me. Now then, we've got a couple of snapshots coming at us from this direction. Have a quick poke around. Got a fractured microchip. And no, we've got 4 more turns before I can use clairvoyance. That's fine. Let's just take this out if we can. There we are. And down here as well, take that out. And also the kudzu right there. Oh, how much is that? It's only one foot of that particular type of wire, so I'm not going to go for that. I just got stuck. Okay, break free. Pass by a leather apron. Sure, I'll pick it up. I mean, it's not amazing, but I'll take it. Hello. How about you don't bother me? That's grand. And then there was another one. And I'm constantly being shot at by things, so let's just open up this whole area to me being able to see everything. Right, I would super like it if you could be dead. And again, there we go. That's fine by me. Right, we want to take... Well, sure, we can pick all of this stuff up. We're going to start getting overburdened before too long, unfortunately. What do we get there? Slender Iron Shorted. Ooh, now that is definitely something I wouldn't mind equipping. Let's go ahead and remove the bronze dagger. Now, the short sword is a short blade, and it's slender, which means it's probably lighter. It does a bit more damage, and it has a better damage cap as well. But let's have a quick look at this. This item weighs less than normal. Excellent. I'm completely okay with that. And as I mentioned, it is part of the short blade group. There we go, another 50-foot strand of wire. Hello over there, let's take you out. There we go. What have we got? Bronze dagger left, the Moccasins, snapper, jaw corpse. Right now, I'm not being particularly cautious about where I'm going. I'm more or less just moving into the rooms. But it definitely is worth your time to do that. Be super cautious as you're getting down deeper in the areas, and I will be spending the time. And it's a little bit grindy in a way, but what I tend to do is when I'm in an area where I know the average level of enemy is capable of challenging me, so the unexpectedly high levels are capable of seriously putting me in range of my mortality, I will tend to explore a room with clairvoyance, then step into the room once I know exactly what is there, and then I'm not going to get caught off guard, or try to kill things in the room with mind powers from a distance, or make them come to me, so on and so forth. And then if I have to wait ages until I can use my clairvoyance again, that's fine by me. You know what? It's better to use up my my water faster and not die Sure, we'll grab this while the snapjaw moves a little bit closer. Are you coming closer? Yeah, they might be. Stuck. Come on, you. I'm not coming out there. That is not happening. That would be just stupid when you get a swarm of bonus. Right, we'll grab all of this. What's my weight load right now? Getting closer to my weight limit. I'm not super happy about it, I'll be honest. Ooh. That just exploded in sap. I mean, I could gather the sap, I guess. A sappy web. A gorgeous filament. Fractal. Filament fractal, rather. Put the pores in the wrong place. Spent metal. Take you out. Why did I just attack that? I'm a dupe. There we go. I'll just grab the burnt capacitor there. Doesn't look like I did any particular damage to it, though. Ooh, young ivory. You scallywag. Dislike being stabbed in the foot enormously. Ouch. That is unfortunately very dangerous. That is unfortunate, brother. Okay, we didn't get any of my gear destroyed. Right. One thing to be aware of. You see the little line there that's in the wall? That's the path of my projectile. My projectile will go into the wall before hitting the kudzu. So if I move the target just a little bit to the side, I move the intended path of the projectile there. And that makes it a lot easier for me. Hello there. Right, I can do quite a few things in here. Let's start by setting you on fire, shall we? Sure, I'll set you on fire. And you actually moved into it. What a derp. And the fire is spreading. Obviously, things that can be caught on fire are going to be caught on fire. And let's take you out as well. I'm not going to kill the spider unless the spider gives me a reason to kill it. I am spider friend. Get another unburnt torch. You know, if nothing else, we can use it to sell. Right, now that... Ooh, it's getting killed by the kudzu, it looks like. Rip spider. And we've got an iron mace. Sorry, no, that was a jilted lover that took out the spider. Right, I am very much too heavy now. Okay. Right, on my face right now... sorry, on my head I'm wearing a witchwood wreath. Let's have a look. We want to drop the things that are heaviest. The leather armor is definitely heavy. Quite heavy. I'm not sure how much I would get for these if I were to sell them. Got 3 cloth overalls. I could drop those. The moccasins, we've got a lot of those. Anything else that is particularly beneath us right now? That was a bit of a difficult one. I kind of want to sell everything. Early on, everything is kind of valuable to you, honestly. But we're going to drop the leather armors. There we go. That'll give us a little bit of extra movement now. Hello there. No, thank you. And what are we going to find in here? We are going to find not very much. Okay, not very much at all. I'll take that. Wipe you out. And then wipe out these two as well. Of the two, you can melee jilted lovers if you want to. They're not particularly dangerous to melee. You're not going to be at risk of losing your gear to them. But kudzus, absolutely try to avoid fighting those in melee if you can. Right, what are we going to find? Oh, okay, we've got some ticks down here. Spark tick. The things pulvili crackle and pop to an harmonic rhythm. It caroms from spot to spot, galvanized by a primordial impulse. It has a shocking bite. It is also swarming. Don't want to deal with you. So let me set you on fire, and then try and wipe you out. There we are, level 4, hooray! Let me just move away from all of the death there. And then we'll quickly spend our level. We've got 3 mutation points and 84 skill points. No attribute points as yet. But the next one should give us an attribute point in all of these, which is going to be glorious. Right, I could now get butchery, or even spicer. When you choose ingredients to cook with, you can choose up to 3 instead of 2. Meals cooked with 3 ingredients bestow more powerful status effects. Indeed they do. And then the carbide chef. Also quite awesome. Mind's compass is not too bad. Acrobatics, swift reflexes, so that I'm much better at dodging away from incoming shots. Short blades. Short blade expertise. Get +1 to hit with short blades. Also, you make primary hand attacks with short blades as if your quickness were 25% higher. I mean, it is nice, and I've got a lot of these items. When you wield a short blade in your offhand, you make offhand attacks twice as often. This bonus applies to organic hands, natural and mutated, but not robotic. I am going to get short blade. I quite like you. Alright, let's see if we can take you out. Oh dear, we've got a lot of badness coming our way. Alright, need to take you out. There we go. That it did hurt quite a lot. Oh, you died. You were killed by a giant amoeba. Well, we should have gone up the stairs, realistically. This is how it goes sometimes. You gain 150 EXP. The giant amoeba hits you 4 times for 12 damage with its giant pseudopod. Rip us. Well, I did say that we may well be jumping into another character fairly quickly, and indeed we're going to be doing that. Vikamura, your run ended rather quickly. You were level 4 though. You scored 1,307 points, and you lasted for 1,580 turns. The chronology of Vikamura. On the 21st of Summit Ut, you arrived in Joppa. Its sacred ritual, you shared your water with Elder Irudad. You discovered the location of Halep. You fetched a trinket for an old man. You fetched another trinket for an old man. In sacred ritual, you shared water with Mehmet. You journeyed to the Rust Wells. On the 24th of Simun Ut, you were killed by a giant amoeba. Rip you. You did well, I think. We'll save the tombstone file, sure. And that means that we can jump into a new game. These are going to be fairly frequent early on. Once you get past the early game, it can last for a long time, but I'm quite happy to jump into these. Now, I'm not ready to go for Truekin just yet. We're going to go for another mutated human. This time, I'm going to try and put enough points there to get us up to... I'll leave it at 18, and then we can push it up to 19 so that we can get a lot of axe skills if we want to. I could instead go for more of an agility build. That would definitely be good, since we could then use that for short blades, or long blades even. Should we go for another Esper? Maybe. But I'm leaning more towards character variety as much as I like Espers. Let's go for... Yeah, we're going to pop a bunch of points into agility, and then a decent amount into toughness. And finally... we're gonna drop a few into willpower, ego, and maybe a little bit into strength again because, well, let's drop toughness by 1 and have strength up at 2. This means... Oh, we could actually take toughness. Wow, okay, that's not a bad balance of points there. We're kind of jacks of all trades, but masters of none. Right, in terms of physical mutation, we're gonna go mostly physical this time. Right. Multiple arms. You have an extra set of arms. 8% chance for each extra arm to deliver an additional melee attack whenever you make a melee attack. Yes. We will be taking... We could take the ability to fire flames from our hands, but let's consider other things. We could have burrowing claws, so we could dig through things. Carapace. You're protected by a durable carapace. +3 to armor value, but -6 to dodge value, so we would generally just be full-on tanky. You may tighten your carapace to receive double the AV bonus, but cannot wear armor. Not entirely certain about that one. Carnivorous, you don't get ill when you eat raw meat. You can eat raw meat without being famished. Meals of raw meat that you eat while hungry have a 10% chance to be tastier than usual. Meals cooked with selected meat ingredients have a 5% chance to be tastier than usual. You get no satiation from foods that aren't meat. If you eat raw food that isn't meat, there's a 50% chance you'll become ill. You can't cook with plants or fungus ingredients. It seems a little bit rough. Let's see. We don't have to go full Chimera, but it's kind of cool. You could grab lots of regeneration. Your wounds heal very quickly, increase hit point regeneration. Severed limbs will grow over time. That would be nice. Definitely. We could have wings if we particularly wanted to. Definitely a solid one. Phasing. You may phase through solid objects for a brief period of time. Not as useful, that one, I don't think. We could grab regeneration though, and that leaves us with 2 extra points. Well, let's go and have a quick look at mental stats that we can go for. I do like having a powerful mental ability. Well, we'll avoid light manipulation because I used that last time. We could have Siphon Vim, since we're going to be more of a tank character, being in close quarters combat a lot of the time. Beguiling might be quite nice as well. Burgeoning, you cause plants to spontaneously grow in a nearby area, hindering your enemies. That's not a terrible one. Domination, you garrote an adjacent creature's mind and control its actions while your own body lies dormant. We're not going to be going with that one. Ego projection, it's possible. Since if we get our ego up, then we could use it to boost our physical attributes. But I think we're going to go with beguiling. We could grab Kindle, I guess, or maybe even telepathy. Kindle, you ignite a small fire with your mind. I don't think that's particularly necessary. We could go with thick fur. You're covered in a thick coat of fur which protects you from the elements. +4 and heat and cold resistance, and we get a reputation boost with apes. Or we could go with slime glands. You produce a viscous slime that you can spit at things. I think we'll go with thick fur. There we go. So we've made a multi-armed multi-armed third night vision equipped character that can leech life and can beguile the unwary. You beguile a nearby creature into serving you loyally. Once you've beguiled them, that's it. They're with you from then on. Now, what do we want to go to? We could go with an Arcanaut. Gadget Inspector, Scavenger, Spry, Dodge, Shortblade Expertise starts with random junk and artifacts. That might be very nice, you know. Skilled Steady Hand, we could go for a Gunslinger. A gunslinging, furry, multi-armed person? Tempting, actually. Remarkably tempting. We could take the Recycling Suit if we really wanted to. I'm not sure on that one, though. Long Blade Proficiency, Block. No, I kind of like the idea of an Arcanaut. Okay. And there we are. Got a HP of 18. We'll get that up, though, with time. Got a nice selection of interesting mutations here. Do we want to start in Joppa again? Well, I didn't really get enough chance to show you much of Joppa, so I think we will. We'll continue in Joppa. And what is our name? Well, this time it's going to be Plummersmack. There we are. Welcome to Joppa, Plummersmack. And in fact, welcome to Cud. On the Ides of Ir-Ut, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the far rim of the Mogari, the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to groves of Viridian watervine. There are huts wrought from rock, salt, and brinestalk. On the horizon, Cud's jungles strangle chrome-steepled and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. But yes, be aware, as I was saying earlier, this really is not a game that pulls its punches. It is roguelike difficulty. When you die, and it can happen really quickly. Right, let's have a quick chat. What can you tell me about Joppa? Speak with Elder Iridad, I'm in search of work. Head to Red Rock, and then take the corpse of whatever we find to Elder Iridad. I will do as you ask. Thank you very much. Let's have a... Zelt yells, "The machine commands that you excise robots and bring their sacred husks to the 6-day stilt." Okay. Let's have a quick chat with you. "Wanderer, orphan of the salt, hear me. To the north and the west, through the Great Salt Desert, the 6-day stilt splits the earth in two. Seek there the grandeur of Sekhina, I think. First among the fathers, I find some difficulties in that. You intrigue me. I will make the journey to the 6-day stilt." There we go. Let's pick that one up. Let's now go and talk with the Elder. What can you tell me about Joppa? What have I found? The groves lie along some of the few tracts of land tame enough to grow the watervine. What can you tell me about Cud? Very well, my thanks. Live and drink. And yes, we're going to enter the water ritual. Get a bit of a bonus. Now, we only get 100 now because we lack the tactful skill that we had previously. My thanks, Elder. Live and indeed drink. Right, I would like to eat fresh apple nuts. There we go. Perfect. Plus 15% regeneration. Marvellous. Let's go and pet the cat. Obviously. Chat. Soft glowing. Live and drink. Pet. There we are. Meows, you start to glow. Hooray! Right, let's close that. Grab us a few things. A water skin. Not exactly the best loot. really that one, gonna be honest. Let's pop in here. And grab a little bit of everything. Copper nugget, still not that great, but yeah, I'm getting better. You know what? Let's, I believe, checking quick map, where is the auto explore? Numpad 0. Go ahead, auto explore. Discover all of the secrets. The glow dims until it's extinguished. We'll finish off exploring. There we are, we've seen everything there is to explore now. Marvelous. So, let's head down here, pop inside, and then open this crate. See what we've got. Oh, now that is nice. A painted short sword. An iron battle axe. Now we're talking. Let's have a look at this. Painted furs. We've got many painted things. Let's have a look. Huge pile of stinking, lice-infested animal hide. This item is painted with the scene from the life of the ancient sultan, Moccasins. In 162, Moccasins appointed a corrupt administrator as minister of the leaf-worshipping theocracy of Shirspur. She mandated the practice of seasoning food in Moccasins' name. Plus 45%, plus 45 reputation with Mocassian people. Alright, we've added that to our journal. Painted short bow, let's have a look at you. Shiamud the First is item painted with a scene from their life. After treating with fish, Shiamud convinced them to help her found an observatory in Tuzor for the purpose of mapping stars to the shapes of light bulbs. They named it the Digital Observatory. Okay. We'd get a reputation gain with the sect of the Voltaic Lamb of Insects. Alright. And we should have something else in here. Or have I already equipped it? Maybe I have. Regardless, we're going to remove this. Oh, well, we need to extinguish that. We don't want that going crazy. Remove my dagger as well. We've got a pocketed vest. It's got a bit of extra dodge, but it increases our carrying capacity by a little bit. We've also got a high explosive grenade. How marvellous, I must say. Studded leather armor would give us a good bit of defense, and I quite like that. Equip. We're not going to be big on dodging here. Canned mystery meat. Don't ask. Don't ask. You probably don't want the answer. An iron battle axe, a bronze dagger, short bow. Sure. Equip this painted short bow. Equip auto. Now, that's my right-hand missile weapon. We don't get multiple missile weapons, but we do get 2 arms, 2 hands. 2 sets, that is. Right hand, what do we want in there? I'm going to go for the dagger since that's one of our more powerful abilities. Then we're going to get another bronze dagger in one of our other offhands. Oh, actually, let's go for a bronze battle axe there. Left hand will be a bronze dagger. And then over here, we'll have an iron battle axe. Oh, fantastic. Marvellous, one might say. We are just wandering around, just arms full of weapons. Amazing. I approve. Quite a lot. See, the pocketed vest is nice and all, but I prefer having the extra armor value. Our armor value is only 3. Our dodge value is surprisingly high. Alright, well, let's go and have a quick chat with our Andromeda merchant friend. But after I have looked at what's in here. Weird artifact. Very well. Right, let's have a chat then. Welcome, human. What do you desire? I desire to trade. Right, painted furs, they can go straight away. Pocketed vest as well. Canned mystery meat, no, we're not getting rid of those, but we will get rid of... maybe we'll keep the torches. I don't know, I think we're going to get rid of all of those, actually. The club, this short bow empty, this short bow needs to actually be unloaded. Oh, well, I can't unload it, so I'm guessing we'll just sell one of my wooden arrows. I don't actually get anything for them anyway, so that's fine. A basic toolkit will allow us to get more items. You noticed here we've got burnt capacitive, cracked lens, and fractured microchip, and you can see little coloured dots next to them. Now, if you're colourblind, don't worry, there is a complete other display settings that will actually change that. In fact, I'll go and change that now. I forgot to change it ahead of time. An elastine skull cap. That's interesting. Have a look at that. Plus 25 cold resistance. Nice. Made of stretchy black fabric that sticks to the scalp. Ring mail. Nice, but we're not going to be going with that. Sturdy steel boots. Now, those look very nice, actually. Small platinum tube. Nothing amazing. I do want a couple of torches. But we're good, otherwise I could get a carbide battle axe, but no. Can I have a look at this? Lack of this item cannot rust. That's very nice. Alright, I think we may be okay with that. We're going to make a little bit with this. Sure, offer up. They'll give me 31 drams of fresh water. Sorry, I'll have to... No, they'll have to give us 31. I was about to say, what did I buy? I must have clicked on something accidentally. But no, there we go. That's not too bad. I've got 2 weird artifacts, and I am going to go and give one of those to... Oh, well, actually both of them to our friend to get the quest to the rust. Oh, I can pray? Wow. Shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan, Dasei. In 437, Dasei won a decisive victory against the combined forces of the Kurak at the bloody Battle of Kiwa. Though he lost his prized wedlock's foe, Fungidaura, during the course of the conflict. As a result of the battle, Kiwa was so rife with bad omens that it was renamed Weighted Badland. Oh, okay. Discover the location. We got that to our journal. We might actually find that item there. Yeah, recover wedlock's foe. That's very nice. Okay, we can try and pray as well. You voice a short prayer beneath the shrine to Dasei, charmed heir of the roots. Okay. You know, just politely respect their deity. Let's go and have a quick chat with you. Once again, ignoring me. What a scallywag. Where can I find such a gate? I will return with a knick-knack, which I've already got. It's fine. Here's your knick-knack. You can have a weird artifact. I don't know what it'll do, but there we are. And if I must, receive the quest. But I don't have a new knick-knack this time. It appears that my grenade might not actually count as a knick-knack. Let me remove that. Ah, there we are. Yeah. I don't mind too much having giving up those grenades. Here's your knick-knack. There we are. High explosive grenade. And we level up. Marvellous. Alright. As you say, I'll go fetch the wire. And we are back to more or less where we were last time. We've just got to get over there. Right. Mutation points. Now, I'm not getting any bonus because I haven't got a high ego. So we can actually upgrade some of these things. If I were to take my arms to the next level, I'd have a 10% chance for each extra arm to deliver an additional melee attack whenever you make a melee attack. Tempting, very tempting. Siphon Vim. Mental attack versus an organic creature. I would... duration is 20 rounds, but I'd gain 2 hit points per round. I think that's one we're going to go for. We are going to be upgrading these as I can, where I can. Now, let's go and have a quick look in here. We'll close that one down. Customs and folklore, persuasion, anything I can't learn. No point in having open. I'll open that one up, though, because I can. Oh, apparently there's nothing in there for me. Cudgel. Have we got short blades? We do, but we don't have anything in short blades yet. Tinkering-wise, you got Gadget Inspector. You're much more successful examining artifacts. And Scavenger. Whenever you step over garbage, you astutely rifle through it and occasionally discover scrap. Additionally, you harvest extra scrap from robots you destroy. If I want to be able to take things apart, I need to disassemble, rather. It's going to be costly, but worth it ultimately. I got Hurdle. You receive no penalty to dodge value when you sprint. Don't particularly care for that one. Short blade expertise is good right now. If I picked up axe proficiency, yeah, I think we will. We've got 2 axes and 2 short blades. It seems to make sense that we are fairly competent with those weapons. Right, where's Mehmet? Let's have a quick chat, please. And thank you. Here's some water. And then we go an extra 100 points. Now, we can't pick that one up yet. We've only got 60 reputation. A bit of a shame, that one. I'm not sure that there's anyone else here that I can perform the water ritual with. Alright. Well, let's head out. We'll head over to the same location. We can see that we've got a new item over here, Kurak, nestled in the crumbling shale and deep within the earth cleft. Here stretches the ancient oligarchy, where the eaters sanctified unknown. Alright. We could make our... Actually, we're going to make our way over to the Rust Wells I've discovered the lair of Ewer, legendary snapjaw scamger. Really? You know the location of this area? I dropped down into one place, and it has to be a place that has got a legendary snapjaw. I'm not up to fighting a legendary snapjaw. Okay, well, hello snapjaw. Let's remain somewhat near to not being dead. Right, hit for 2 damage with my bronze dagger. And then hit for 3 damage. 3 times for 5 damage with my bronze dagger. Nice. See what you got. Leather moccasins, iron battle axe, iron mace. I will take all of those. And now I'm going to see what I can do. Have I got anything on my feet? I do not. Leather moccasins there is. Now an iron battle axe is better than a copper one. Simply because it has a higher potential and also a little bit more damage too. So remove this bronze battle axe. And we'll swap out for an iron battle axe there. Generally speaking, we want to improve... Ouch. Alright. I do have a short bow. But they are almost certainly better at this than I am. I think it's better if I just move up there and wallop them in close combat. I'm wounded, they're dead. There we are. I win. But... not amazing. Leather armor, iron mace, like a short bow, bronze dagger, snapjaw corpse. Let's grab a little bit of everything. We've got another one on their way. Okay. Well, I'm going to use a life drain. And I'm going to bind that to X. I'm going to bind this to Z. Actually, I'm going to bind that to C instead. Shift C is already bound to the ability. Command survival camp. Oh, well, that is actually a good point. Okay, well, this is actually fine. So, shift. Which one was it? Bagar creature is Z, so I want X. And I'm going to start draining the dragonfly. I drain some essence, you bond the dragonfly, it takes 2 damage from your life drain. That's good. I'll slowly gather life. And there we are. And now I would like to beguile you. There we go. The giant dragonfly, the snapjaw scavenger oogles you lovingly. Oh, sweet. Now chat, what is it? Live and drink, or I could trade with you. I basically got a pack meal now. Live and drink. Okay, so now I've got someone that I can send forth to die in my place. Look at you. An Isakari raider. You're easy. The Isakari nomad stands shrouded in robes tattered and sun-bleached. A kufia wrapped around her neck and face protect against poison salt. I'll reload. I'm going to go for my wooden arrow. And then I'm going to shoot. Pew. And reload again. And shoot. Pew. Oh, actually, I'm automatically reloading now. Let's let you go down if I can. I prefer that if possible. Now they're injured. I'm at full health. Have I got Siphon Vim up? No, life drain. 169 cooldown. It's fine. Let's go for this. We dodged that attack. We hit twice with our bronze dagger. We have yet to pull off a multi-attack, I think. Oh, actually, no. I think I just did there. Yes, we did. We hit several times with that one. If I check that out, the turn starts. I hit twice for 3 damage with our bronze dagger, and then hit once with for 1 damage with my other bronze dagger. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Let's cycle that back to this one. Right, what did we get? Just a bronze short sword. It's not actually bad, considering that's better than the daggers we've got. Remove that, I think. Let's have a quick look. Short swords. Well, actually no. The daggers are just as good. Still, I like the idea of having short swords instead of daggers. So we'll grab those. Okay, moving onwards. Now, snapjaw, a regular snapjaw, is really not that good. What type of water is this? It's salty water. Always worth checking. And you're down. Nice. Possibly hit you. No, that was a terrible shot. Hit you and hopefully take you out. Really? Another one? I guess I could. That's right. You take them out if you could, please. Another one on the way. They're down. Go ahead. You work on them while they're trying to get around you, and I'll finish them off once they get close. Okay, this is working well. I've got some more short swords. Many of, in fact. An iron longsword. Not bad. Not going to use it, but it's not a bad thing to have got. A jewel-encrusted wooden buckler. Now we're talking. Let's have a look at that. That is a pretty nice prize. This is going to be worth a lot. Let's have a look. Jewel encrusted. This item is much more valuable than usual and grants the wearer 100 reputation with water barons. You could keep it and just build up to have this amazing set of stuff that you can wear at certain times. We're not going to do that though. In exchange... Oh, we've got a high dodge value. In exchange for leather armor instead of the studded leather armor, our dodge value is going to be so much higher at 10. And we'll only drop 1 armor value, even though that's more what I want to go for. It's not a bad idea. A knoll worm skull and an iron mace. Okay, let's grab all of these. Now, a knoll worm skull is particularly good because this gives you +1 ego. A hideous plated skull with gaping beak, which we are going to wear. That is worn on the head. It gives us a bit of armor. Doesn't take it away from dodge, but gives us a whole point of ego, which now means our ego has risen to an extra level. Siphon Vim and Beguiling have both gained extra points, or rather Beguiling has gained an extra point. It's been taken up to 1. Use mutation's effect is increased by 1 due to your high ego. So, you'll notice that with Beguiling, it has a cooldown, but it'll never run out. Once you beguile someone, they're loyal to you forever. But they will get bonuses based on your level, the level of Beguiling. So, for example, at our current level, they gain +10 hit points. But I can only beguile creatures up to level 10 or lower. And the higher Beguiling, the better that becomes. I can't get close enough to really do damage to you, so I'm not going to bother. We're going to go around the other way, I think. Alright, we're not going to move too quickly, though. Ideally, I don't want to do anything stupid, like get killed, like I did in the last character. That was really a much bigger fight than we should have been taking on. It was my own fault. There's not too much going on there. We're going to keep poking around, see what we can find. Hello. Get the pig mud. Mud? Ooh. I wouldn't say no. How are our water skins? How much water can I carry? I'll take an extra water skin and 6 servings of bear jerky. Sure. I might be able to... No, we'll just take the 6 servings of bear jerky. I mean, the raw pig meat might not be too bad. I'll take 1 or 2. Yeah, okay. And I could sell a bunch of things across. For example, the studded leather armor I could get rid of. The woven tunic. And there's no reason not to right now. Since it's going to reduce the... Like, they've got no money, but because I'm buying something off them, I can happily trade with them. The lacquered short bow can go. The jewel-encrusted wooden buckler. It's worth an awful lot. Alright, now with that, I can pretty much grab everything. And we're only going to be dipping in a little bit into my money. Well, I'm still going to be dipping 15 into my money. So let's pull that down a little bit closer to what we're actually spending. So there we go. We'll get a bit out of that. It's a decent trade. Okay, offer. You'll have to pony up 5 drams of fresh water to even up the trade. Well, do I really want to? Yes, okay. That's fine. Complete. Thank you. Alright, with that done, I may be able to... Oh, hello. I'll deal with this one, you deal with the other one. Battle axe, cloth robe, I will accept. How's it going up there? And there we are, we've just snuck up and killed them. We gained a level, we're now level 3. I've gained a triple point, a mutation point, and 74 skill points. Nice. And 4 hit points, no less. Got a wooden arrow, we're automatically picking those up now. Furs, a leather cap, a bronze dagger, club, short wooden bow. I mean, we could just go back and trade with... I can't actually hit the dragonfly because I have no means of shooting up, but I guess I could use my wooden arrows for it. Come on, I'll take you down. There we go, it's dead. We get a little bit of EXP for it. Early on, it's worth doing. Later on, also, I believe that's a merchant over there. Yeah, it's a dromad. Okay. I'm going to be over here. We'll take them out bit by bit. You can make a run for it. Wide-brimmed hat. I don't mind that, actually. What have we got there? Is that a hermit? They're tough and neutral. A bloody hide-sheathed hermit. The patchwork of ash and dirt-caked hides make a gradient of flesh across the hermit's body. His hair has knotted into a rat's nest. He screams in a tongue of his own invention. That's fine. Let's get over there and help out. Right, we've got... oh no, a dromad corpse? Really? The dromad was killed? Well, that's rather awful. It might not have been a merchant, actually, but still, somewhat awful. Hello? You get? There's a lot of things going on here. Hatter. He's woven a leather chin strap between his fingers. Pelts of a dozen animals hang from his shoulder. He's got a jewel-encrusted elastine skull cap, sturdy steel utility knife, other such things. He's neutral. Snapjaw warlord. An average enemy. Tussocks of fur, dress, skin stretched over taut muscle. Swarm Alpha. As long as this creature is adjacent to its target, it grants +2 to the swarm bonuses of each other swarmer who is adjacent to its target. That is honestly awful. You never want to fight this thing with other snapjaws nearby. And it also it naturally gains bonuses from it as well. The warlord would be a tricksy one, I think. Go forth, my little dude. Do your best, and I'll just stand over here, okay? My little dude is gone. Makes me sad. However, care you to join me? Ha ha! The bloody snapshot warlord oogles me lovingly. I approve. I approve. I basically just upgraded. Feels a little bit bad. Be quick about it. Crimson hood. What's this then? Tell me a bit about it. A crimson fitting hood, woven of crimson fabric. Very well. A fork-horned helm. The moss-strewn antlers of some great elk appear to have grown from atop this ageless leather helm. Antelopes and goat folk really like that. I'm going to say right now, that would possibly be really useful for a quest later on. Headlamp, leather cap, wide-brimmed hat, a basic toolkit. And the headlamp isn't so bad. Leather strap with an affixed lamp. We're going to say no to that, though. Live and drink. Right. Alas, our little friend here, gone. Iron short sword, though. Now we're talking. Let's upgrade. Bronze short sword in my right hand, being removed in place of a bloody iron short sword. The bloody doesn't really affect anything. Okay. Not bad. We've just done a good bit of upgrading there. We have got iron buckler. Sure, I'll grab all of these. Stop killing all the snapjaws. I want stuff. Engraved cloth robe. Iron dagger. Alright. Iron dagger is a straight up upgrade for the short sword. The iron dagger has, it's got a better potential and also does more damage anyway. So, yes, please, and thank you. Now, we've got an engraved cloth robe. Let's have a look at that. The airy robe is woven from fine cloth. This item is engraved with... How do you engrave cloth? The scene from the life of the ancient Sultan, Shahamid II. While reciting the properties of her favourite star, Shahamid II cemented her friendship with tinkers by marrying Hapir. Plus 45 reputation with the Society of the Crimson Telescope. I note this piece of information down. Okay, that's not terrible. Where would I wear that? It is worn on the body, unfortunate that. Unfortunate. We'll keep with the leather armour for now. Now that being said, a woven tunic. I really kind of wanted to go more for armour than dodge, but got a very high dodge value right now, don't we? Yes, we do. Hello. I'm not going to fight you in close quarters if I don't have to. I'm going to wait for my ally to do it. Thank you very much. Vinewood sap mask. Grab a bunch of things there. Leather club. Bronze longsword. Slender staff. Boarskin gloves. Ooh, I like those. Wooden arrows. Short bow. I love how we're basically equipping all of our arrows by killing the previous ones. Right, let's take you out. And keep going. Oh, sorry, my bad. There we go. It's dead. Thankfully, we don't lose companionship that easily. Now, these things, they're easy to kill, but they're very tanky. If you have lasers or another ability, or you can basically turn all the water around them into steam, then it's worth doing. Otherwise, not as much, actually. Now, I would like to make... I already have a camp nearby, do I? Where is this other camp? Is it down here? No. Is it up here? No. Is it over here? Oh, actually, we've got a drum out here. What is it? Oh, you don't have anything to trade. Okay, live and drink. There is apparently a camp nearby, though. Where? Where is this camp? I want to try and cook some stuff. If I can. It will be... Oh, hello. They're having a bit of a fight. You know what? I'm just going to sit and wait. Okay, someone's dead. Alright. You killed the pit. No! I wanted to trade with them so badly. Why? Why would you do this? On the plus side, I just got all my gear back. On the downside, I can't move. Well, I guess I'm going to have to drop some things then. Bit of a shame. We'll drop the bark armor, we'll drop the furs. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong thing there. I want to wear the raw skin gloves and then the leather armor again. I want to drop these. There we go. I also want to drop this drop because it's so heavy. The studded leather armor, I really don't want to drop that. I'll drop the 3 woven tunics. There we go. Is there much else I can drop? The sandals can go down because they're just worthless. I mean, at the end of the day, I got a lot of stuff. But if only I'd known that was going to happen, I would have waited to trade and not traded for just now. You could drop 3 battle axes. 3 of 18. Or bunch of short swords for that. I think I'm going to drop the battle axes because I fancy 3 battle axes is going to net me less money than 6 short swords. That being said, I'm probably still going to have to drop quite a lot. I've got 5 iron maces. Oh my lord. Well, I'm actually going to drop all of my bronze stuff. Just so that I can carry around the iron things, which are going to get me a bit more. I will drop the 2 clubs. Don't need those. 2 hand axes, don't need those. Slender staff? Maybe. Maybe we could use that one. I would like to unload this. Unload this one as well. Unload this one. And the lacquered short bow as well. Then we're going to drop all of these short bows. I mean, they might be able to bring us in a bit of money, but I'm going to avoid dropping too many good things. Fine with sap mask, I don't think it's going to bring us anything, and the wide-brimmed hat, much the same. Okay. Alright, I'm going to grab some things to back up now, based on that. Let's take all of these. Get. I'm going to take the short swords. Get, and that'll be all I do. Alright. Well, hello. Are you going to go and attack them? Well, before you do, if that's the case, cleaved, yeah, the pig farmers. I think it's a bit of a fight about to brew. Live and drink, traveller. Are you hungry? I might be. I will take this weird artifact and the boar jerky and the raw pig meat, and I'm going to sell you an awful lot of other things. Yeah, don't ask me where they came from. I found them somewhere. I didn't take them off a corpse. I don't even know why you'd think that. How dare you? That is a decent amount there, but we're probably going to see them die. So I'm not going to buy all that. I'll make a fair trade. Because we didn't get water off them, you see. So, in fact, pardon me. I'm going to take the artifact because I worry a little bit that you're going to drop that artifact. You know what? Sure. You haven't got any money, so I need to take things off you, unfortunately. Okay, I'll grab all of that. Wooden arrows, and I guess we will take a bit of this just up to that. Okay. I guess I'll give you 7 drams of fresh water. It's fine. Go ahead. You guys have a bit of a fight. You got a critical in, but I somehow think you're going to die. You might weaken the hermit so much that I can finish it off. I'm totally not above that, but... We'll see how this goes down. And there we go. Some more things. Don't mind me. Just grabbing stuff, you know. You know how it goes. I'm sure you do. Right, we'll grab the jewel-encrusted buckler. We will grab this. Yes, we will take the iron mace, iron short swords. We'll take... What else can we grab? The engraved cloth robe. 220 so far. We'll also take... the problem is they've all split up now. Take all those short swords and all the battle axes. And I'm going to leave the rest on the ground. Ah, marvellous. Right, shall we talk? Live and drink. Do you have anything to trade? You do not, which is a shame. So I found myself in a suddenly good position. I have so much money. I just don't know how this has happened, but I approve quite a lot. Anything back here? Where was that campfire? I'm sure there was one nearby. Another draw mat. Ah, there we are. Live and drink. You have nothing to trade. That's fine. Let's use the fire. Whip up. Oh, really? I can't cook. I want to preserve fresh foods. Okay, you gather whatever you can find for your meal. A chartreuse dram of water, some terrible salt, a sesame seed, and a sprinkle of crock meat. Toss them into the pot and stir. I ate the meal and I am no longer hungry. Good times have come to me. Oh yes. However, there's an awful lot of death around here. I'm fairly certain that this death belonged to me. But let's go and see if I can trade with you at all. Do you have... No, you don't. Well, I mean, the helmets are probably... But this headlamp, I could basically condense down value. And what I mean by that is, although I'm effectively losing a bit of value in a way, if I were to buy the headlamp, then I could condense in terms of weight quite a lot. Let me actually see its weight. Look, it doesn't tell me. But if I were to take one and trade for all of the things that I can't or don't want to keep with me, then I'm going to end up with a much better deal out of that. And we'll also get rid of you. Is there anything else there? Actually, no. Maybe I should go and get a better deal then first. Because I'm fairly certain I'd be able to grab that by condensing my entire inventory's worth of room into it. But before we do that, let's go and have a look at the weird artifact. I should be able to examine it. Make some progress understanding the thermal grenade. There we are. I've got a thermal grenade. Go ahead and equip it. I can now lob that at unsuspecting fools. And they'll be grand. But let's go and grab some of the leftover items from down here. Oh, hello. High-sheathed hermit. That would be the hermit that killed so many people. Let's see. Let's grab... We'll grab the weapons first, because they're generally going to be a little bit easier to carry. In fact, grab all of the daggers. They are much easier to carry. Bronze longswords. Okay, I'm going to need to drop something then. Inventory. Just something small, though, ideally. Anything up to 4. Okay, well, we'll drop the daggers. There we are. Right, so we've got our full inventory now. And we can use that to convert and condense that value. And then later on we can sell the lamp for a better deal. There we are. I will take one headlamp, please and thank you. In exchange, you can have all of this stuff that I don't actually want. It works out pretty well for us. I'll be honest, it's not a great trade for you. 99. Can I grab the Crimson Hood? Not too... I don't really care too much about that. But daggers... Well, let's pull this down a little bit. We want to get as close to the actual value as we can. Without... Is there a better way to do this? So close. So very close. Let's drop that by 1. Add you in. That's near as damn it. That's fine. Trade complete. And there we are. We've condensed our inventory weight significantly by doing that. Right, what are you? You're neutral to me, so you shouldn't actually attack, which is fine. But at this point, I think it's probably best... I mean, we could continue to condense our inventories, but that's a lot of work. We got a small smoky tube. Okay. Slender cloth robe. Lots of corpses here. Lots of daggers too. A torch unburnt. We'll grab that. Move along. Woven tunic. Snapjaw corpse. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Short bow. Bronze dagger. Apparently, I walked over some trash there and rifled through, but I didn't find anything. Nothing there. Hand axe. Don't mind me, just grabbing things. Weird artifact. Snapjaw corpse. A sappy snapjaw corpse. Must have killed one of the creatures there. Right, I can't move anymore. Much sadness. Alright, let's have a quick look at these. Examine. Bloody Blaze injector. Now, a Blaze injector. This is a... effectively like a potion, but understand in this game, you can't have too many effects going at the same time. If you try to use an injector and then use another one, interesting things are going to occur. Probably not good ones, though. But it makes us immune to heat and makes us much more susceptible to cold. It's a pretty good item in certain situations. We've got a scoped pump shotgun. What? This basic shotgun can be deadly at very close range, but it's very inaccurate at even moderate distances. This weapon has increased accuracy, however, so it's rather awesome. Okay. I guess we've got that now. I'm just a little bit overweight. Is this something I can drop? I can drop this for one. Have I got anything that's worth 4? Yeah, I've got 4 daggers that I can drop. Okay. Drop those. All 4. Right, with that, we're going to wander back the way we came and do a little bit more trading. I really do wish the other guy was still alive. Oh well. Yep, let's have another trade. I would like this time to grab another headlamp if we could. I don't want to trade a headlamp for a headlamp now. Wow, the price on that. That compression of value. Oof. Super nasty, actually. Yeah, that is not nearly as good of a deal as I was hoping it would be. Of course, our ego is quite low, so we're doing pretty wretched trades. I might not want to do this then. That being said, might find the headlamp useful. You know what? We're gonna step away. Instead, I'm gonna have a chat with my follower here, and you can just carry a load of the things that I don't want to carry myself. That should work a little bit better. But that is a bit of a shame. Now, the one thing with that method, if you like, it does work for any kind of trade goods. Copper or anything like that, they never lose value. They always cost the same, and they will always sell for the same thing, which is what makes them so useful. Right, offer. Trade complete. And I should be able to just take these off them without any issue at all. Excellent. Now, iron daggers. We've got bloody short sword there, iron dagger down here, we've got an iron battle axe. We've got multiple iron battle axes, so that's actually fine. There's nothing to take apparently. Could you please take these iron items off me? The pump shotgun, until I've actually got something that I can use as ammunition, useless. So you can hold it. Also, all of these you can hold as well. That seems like it should work for me. Okay, offer, trade complete. Right, let's continue on and continue hunting for enemies. Wow, there's so much stuff here. Engraved studded leather armor. Not bad. I'll accept. And head down. Wooden arrows, bronze dagger. Well, I hope you enjoyed the life of a pack mule. Because you're going to be one. Clay pitcher, 4 drams of wine. Over here, glass bottle, 6 drams of wine. I'm not going to take the clay pitcher. The style hints that it was fired in the home kiln of a canyon dweller. I am going to pour it. That is not owned by you. Are you sure you want to pour from it? Yes, I do. Would you want to pour it? Pour it into another container. That is not only you. You sure want to take from it? Yes. I would like to put it into this wineskin. All of it. There we go. Thank you. And we will continue moving on. And I'm going to get the rest of this as well. Pour. Yes. Pour into another container. Yes. And into my other water skin full of wine. There we go. Anything else in here? No. Oh, well, that's fine now. Is there anything down here? Got a sturdy wooden buckler. Don't mind grabbing all of these. Can always sell it. The glowfish corpse. Actually not bad eating. Surprisingly. Oh, wow. Something went wrong in here. Lots of bones. More bones. So many bones. Okay. Was this the Snapjaw Warlord's house, maybe? Possibly. Okay, well, I've got a clay picture of cider. Sure. Once again. Pour. Yes. Another container. Yes. And we'll pop that over here. You don't want to pour it all into the same container. That does not go well. Trust me on that one. Did I... Just... Oh, I did. Okay. I picked up the whole glass bottle. Not exactly what I meant to do. Glass bottle of cider. Let's drop that. Or actually pour it into... well, it's owned by me now. Can you not see? We'll pour that into the water skin of cider. There we are. And then we'll drop the glass bottle. There we go. Not too bad. I'm not going to mess with those dragonflies. I don't want to end this episode until we've finished scouring this area, however, so we're going to keep working through. Bark armor. I think, though, at this stage, everything that could have been an enemy is already dead. It's already been killed by other things. Okay. We picked up... you passed by a small trinket. 2 grams of acid. What? Let's examine this. What is it? The lead acid cell. Oh, okay. You make some progress understanding the lead acid cell. Very well. I don't want to drink it. No. Don't be dumb. It's an energy cell. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. We'll be able to use that to power up items. Witchwood Wreath, Iron Dagger, and Snapjaw Corpse. Grab all of those. And I'm actually a little bit surprised that there was anything left alive at this point. I was fairly certain that that everything had died. And that Snapjaw decided to attack. Okay, you passed by some scale furs, bronze dagger, and Snapjaw Corpse. Really, was that my ally? Did my ally die? Did it decide it no longer loved me? How wretched. No, that couldn't have been my ally. Okay. Let's have a look at you. You hostile? No, you're friendly. Thank goodness. Oh! That was super bad. That is a novice of the Sightless Way. Wearing simple robes, the pilgrim's visage is surprisingly calm given his surroundings. Wounded, average, and hostile. Carry on killing everything for me. The novices of the Sightless Way. Okay. As you can see, 80 XP. Because they're not easy to kill. They are psychers. For all intents and purposes, they've got a lot of mental mutations. They can be very, very dangerous. And we have got a jeweler. A telescopic monocle is affixed to her eye, and she squints permanently. She twirls a delicate stone in appraisal. Very well. I think we may be able to do some business. Whilst, you hold these Snapjaws at bay. May you find shade and victual, friend. Marvellous. Elastic gloves. Not bad. Weird artifact. Rough amethyst gemstone. Trade cut. So good. So good. I approve. Right. Bark armor. No, they don't need that. Or that. We do want to have a look at those. Let's see. What else can I immediately get rid of right now? Short bow. Wooden buckler. The blaze injector is nice. It's only going to get us a little bit of money. But we could possibly bump that up and get the weird artifact by selling a copper nugget or 2. Yeah, I would like to get the weird artifact actually. So I'm going to pony up the fresh water for that. That's fine. I could actually sell the wine with the cider, but rather not. That's good. Let's find out what that was. The artifact is... Make some progress understanding the telescopic monocle. How marvelous. An oddly elongated magnifying monocle. It has a fitted leather head strap. I want to. It goes on the face. Okay, so... Very well. I shall. We got any better? Engraved studded leather armor. It's not great, but... well, the right prophesies their favorite star. We've already gone through that one. No, we're going to go back to the... Well, let's actually have a look at the scaled furs first. This item grants the wearer plus 250 reputation with unshelled reptiles. New. We're going to stick with our leather armor for now, I think. That's fine. Okay, well, we've got a lot of things that we can explore around here still. And I'm very much into that idea. Would please come with me? No. That's right. Go the other... Are they attacking? How about I just do that? And then kill them myself. Leather apron, iron longsword. Sure, I'll grab those. And then wipe you out. Oh, wow. That was good. We just picked up a whole load of money. That was very nice. Very nice indeed. There's two traders out here. My lord, are both of you jewelers? Yes, you are. Where have I discovered? Of all the places I could have just jumped down into, this is actually really interesting. By the eaters, have you ever seen so much treasure? No. Right, so I'm going to be selling pretty much all of this. Don't want any of these. And we are going to be getting rid of the iron longswords as well. I could trade the copper nuggets in exchange for a rough agate gemstone. Yeah, because that... Well, we could also trade off the water skin of wine and cider as well. And that is going to reduce things quite nicely for us. Okay. Sure, I'll trade 8 drams of fresh water for that. Trade complete. Excellent. Now, if we have a look in here, my weight is much lower. If only I'd found these people first. That would have been so much better. I'm going to quickly pull this into another container. I'd like to try and condense my containers if I can. Enter confirm. It's fine. And pour to a nearby container. How many drams? 18. That's fine. Okay. Nice. So only 2 of my water skins now have anything in them. Okay. This place is particularly awesome, but my ally is far away. What is this? Looks like a deep shaft. Darkness obscures the terminus of this wide shaft. It appears too deep to safely descend. Very well, I'll bear that in mind. Don't make me afraid that I fall in there. That would have been awful. Not owned by you. You sure want to take from it? Yes. What's in it? Cider. Okay. Add simple quickness-based effects to cook meals. Yeah, I do want to take from it. I would like to pour it into this water skin, please. There we go. And we'll move on. And try not to fall down in the pit and die. That would be sad. Alright, let's be on our way. We've got much to explore yet. We're doing a good job, though, I feel. Let's see what we got over here. Just a corpse. No actual gear there, so nothing we need to worry about. I've got a little bit more treasure. There is a door in there that I want to find out what's at the end of it. But I guess my friend is not going to be able to come with me for that. Alright then. Right. Let's go up here. I would like to take all of the stuff that you've got. Trade. Everything. All the way down until I can take no more. Because I'm going to sell as much of this as I can for water. Or we're going to get... If I look this way, trade, we can just get rid of all of these. And anything else. Unburnt torch, don't need all of these items. I'm assuming that warrior's got a lot higher strength than I do. For it to be able to carry all of this around. Alright, that's going to give me 70 drams of water. You don't have 70 drams of water, which makes me very, very, very sad. Anything I actually want from you? New. That is unfortunate. We will... Well, we'll cancel that action then and try and move. I'm not going to be able to. No. Okay. Let me trade a bunch of stuff back then. That's good enough. Offer. Trade complete. And then we will go to the other one. There we go. Have the trade again. I want to try and get rid of as much of this as I can. And at least get the copper nuggets back. I mean, you know, ideally, it wouldn't be bad to trade up even more and condense it even further. That would actually be quite a reasonable thing to do. We could condense up to the topaz gemstone. I could sell the cider. Do I have something that's only like worth 1.6? Yeah, okay, that's good enough for me. We'll trade up to the topaz gemstone. Yes, offer. Trade complete. Still got a lot of items on us. So we are going to want to drop that off. Well, actually, if we can get all 3 of these copper nuggets, that would be amazing. But not going to be able to, of course, but gonna try anyway. 15 drams. Actually, okay. I'll trade away 5 drams of water to get those. Or is there anything else I can drop? I've got so much raw pig meat. Not sure if that'll ever go off. Probably will. I could sell the pump shotgun. I've not got anything for it, but I really don't want to. I would really rather not. So, I'm not going to. Okay, well, I'll pony up 5 drams. Trade complete. There we are. We're at 186, and we're now carrying a lot of money's worth of, well, money, actually. Wooden arrows. Okay, that's not so bad. We don't find anything of use in there. Okay, well, we've finished exploring this area. Not a bad little run, I must say. We've ended up with a lot of good stuff. I will probably go around this whole area and just make sure I've grabbed everything and condense it down as much as I can into just trade goods with those merchants off camera. And when you return, we're going to be continuing our new character. Feels a little bit embarrassing that we've already suffered 1 death, but again, that's what roguelikes are like, and it's a part of the reason why I like them, I guess. So do let me know what you're thinking about the series in the comments down below, and if there's any questions or in fact suggestions. If you've played the game yourself, then don't be a stranger. Do share your knowledge, but that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.